How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, bringing you guys the 4th episode in my Black Ops 3 series where I review every single primary weapon. Today we're going to be going over the VESPER submachine gun, and boy, did I hate this gun in the beginning, and now I love it. That's kind of the reverse of what everybody says about the VESPER, but boy, am I kind of the opposite on this gun. So let's talk more about the VESPER. So like I said in this series before, I'm not going to be giving you guys exactly precise statistics. This isn't what this series is about. Straight up, it's not. Also, at the end of every episode, I'll be giving you guys a rating out of 10 on every single weapon. So of course, I'll be giving you guys one for the VESPER. Also, I'll be giving the best class setup a little bit later in the video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Here are the VESPER stats in the upper right hand corner. Now, as you can see, the damage isn't half bad. You know, it's not a bad damage, but the fire rate, this is what that gun's about. The fire rate is everything that the VESPER is. Like, being up close range and having such a high fire rate is gonna make you successful, and that's why the VESPER is extremely successful up close. Now, of course, you can't be extremely successful up close and be extremely successful afar. So, as you guys would probably assume, or if you've picked it up or even used it, the VESPER doesn't do very well at range, especially recently with the recent patch that it went through about a week ago. Let me throw it up in the upper right hand corner. Now, as you can see in the patch notes, it says the VESPER has reduced lethal range, which basically means the bullets do a little bit less damage at longer range. So we don't really like that. That's not a great thing. I mean, if you guys really thought the VESPER was extremely overpowered and you didn't really like the gun, then yeah, I can see totally why you were on that side. But for me, you know, I didn't love the VESPER and I didn't like it that much, but I really didn't think it needed a nerf, although a lot of different people would disagree with me. A lot of pro players consistently only use the VESPER, even over like the VMP and the Pharaoh and stuff like that. But seriously, the VESPER, it's a pro player favorite, and it's also a fan favorite. And so a lot of people said it needed a little bit of a damage nerfing because it was too good. So they did that. But even after the patch, this gameplay you guys are watching right now is after the patch. I just got this a little bit ago, and the gun still melts. So still use the VESPER. It's definitely not a bad gun. But let's talk more again how the range is low. Again, it falls off pretty hard at long range. You're not going to really be able to control the recoil because the recoil is pretty intense on it. There's another reason we'll talk about that later when we talk about the best class setup, how to sort of counteract the recoil. But like I said earlier, the fire rate is extremely high. It's going to melt people at close range. It's going to even melt people who are using shotguns and shoot first. Damage isn't half bad. Again, like I said, the range is pretty low, especially with the new nerf. That's what they did to it, man. They lowered sort of the range, which is basically affecting the damage. So that's not really that great. Another thing about the VESPER is the mag size. You know, the mag size is really nice. Actually, in this gameplay, if you guys haven't noticed, I am using extended mags. Extended mags is really nice on the VESPER. It's almost a need. It's almost a must-have. You almost absolutely need extended mags on the VESPER, but if you don't feel like rocking it, I'd say you're dumb, but still, it's really good. Or fast mags. Fast mags is really good too. Either one helps you reload faster and get a little bit more ammo in your gun faster, because the VESPER with the fire rate, it's going to take a lot more bullets to kill one person because the damage isn't that high, but you are putting out bullets really fast. So when you run into multiple enemies at a time, you're going to need to be able to reload your gun fast or have a few extra bullets in your magazine. So like I said, mag size really isn't that great. I really don't like recoil on this gun. Reticles. What am I saying? I really don't like reticles on this gun. I don't like the recoil either, but reticles on this gun, they're not the greatest. I think the iron sights are really good, so stick to the iron sights. Of course, you can use reticle if you want, but I like the iron sights. Again, like I said, I'm not trying to mislead you guys. I'm telling you, it does fall off hard at range. A lot of people will say this is the best gun in the game, even after the patch where it nerfed the range, but it does fall off hard at range. I'm telling you. And like I said earlier, all professionals use it. Optic, Envy, FaZe, people like that. A lot of people are using the VESPER still, so try it out. It's a good gun. Overall, I'm going to give this gun after the patch an 8.5 out of 10, so it's still a dominant gun. You know, a few days ago, I would have given it a 9 before the patch, even though I didn't like it that much. I just know it's a good gun, and it didn't really concern my play style, but I kind of switched it up. I kind of said, you know, I'm going to play like the VESPER would play, and I did that, and I ended up doing pretty well in this gameplay. So the VESPER, overall, like I said, 8.5 out of 10. It's a really nice weapon. Let me give you guys the best class setup in the upper right-hand corner now. As you guys can see, it's my typical perk setup. Flak Jacket, Fast Hands, Tactical Mask, always a great perk setup. As the attachments it goes, quick draw, grip, long barrel, and extended mags. Of course, you guys can switch that around. Also, the hip bar in this gun isn't half bad, so try out laser sight if you want to. It does pretty well with that laser sight. You'll see me in the gameplay a few times. But like I said, you're going to need grip because there's a lot of recoil. That's going to help you out. Long barrel is going to help you out with range and damage at range because, as you know, as I've already said 50 times, the VESPER falls off at range. Put on long barrel. Long barrel and grip, deadly on this. Also, extending the magazine size of the extended mags, great choice. You don't really need quick draw. I like it just just because I'm an attachment guy and I like having attachments on my guns. But quick draw, or overall, excuse me, you don't need quick draw. You can switch that up for where you want. Maybe laser sight if you like to hip fire a little bit more and be a little more accurate with that. But grip, long barrel, extended mags is a deadly combo. I haven't really messed with rapid fire too much. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. But overall, that's a deadly combo. That's a deadly class. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, ratings are appreciated, man. It really does help on my channel. Subscribe and join the Quad Squad. Also, if you guys want to improve your aim, make sure to use code QuadMFT for 10% off Control Freaks. Link to that down in the description below. It's been your boy QuadMFT, and I'm out of 5,000.